So chorus is an effect that is very popular. I think of its height of popularity in the 80s. It seemed like every instrument in every song had chorus on it, heavily saturated with chorus. But I guess, to me, in my mind, I feel like there's 3 generations of chorus sounds, and what they really come out of is from traditional vibrato, amp vibrato. We demonstrated with the deja vibe here what that Hendricksy uni-vibe sound is like. Again, the pitch is being altered, and those frequencies are creating that warbley effect. And to me, in the 60s, that was the first example of what we know today as chorus. And I feel like everything built upon that kind of effect, that family of effect. The next pedal that I have here is a Maxon Pure Analog Chorus. This, to me, this pedal I don't use very much, but it's very brassy, very bright sounding chorus. And to me it sounds like a lot of music from the 70s that had a very shimmery, bright chorus sound. You're adjusting small variations in the pitch, and that's what gives you that chorus sound. But you can see how we've evolved completely away from the Hendricks sound into something else now. And what the knobs here are speed and width, the width of the waveform, and the speed. So now we've definitely moved into chorus land, completely out of vibrato, but it is analog. It's not stereo, and it's still a very simple effect, but it's becoming very different from what we know from vibrato. And the third example that I have here is a Boss Super Chorus pedal. And it's a stereo chorus, so you can run the 2 outputs. I'm running mono right now. And this sound is very 80s, distinctive of the 80s sound to me. Right now I have a medium setting. I have the rate at about 12 o'clock, and the depth or intensity, whatever you want to call it, is pretty high up. To me, when I think of this sound, I think of it mixed with distortion, and then you get a lot of the 80s sound. So I'll put on the distortion here, and you hear. I immediately think of Def Leppard when I hear that. Even Van Halen. A lot of 80s rock music used a lot of chorus. The Police. You had was using chorus, Talking Heads. I mean, it was a very popular effect in the 80s. Me personally, I never use chorus. If I gravitate towards chorus, it's for a very specific thing. If I get called to do a gig where I have to emulate that sound, it becomes a go-to effect. Otherwise, I use it sparingly because it's so it is so characteristic of a certain genre.